Hi everybody, welcome very much to the channel once again. Esoteric Cloud Surfer here. Today we are going to talk about full moon in Pisces is happening right now, and let's see what we have in store for ourselves. Thank you for watching, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Use the links down below to find more of my content and to book a reading and consultation with me as well. So full moon represents always being overreacting or over responding to certain feelings, emotions, or the lack of those feelings and emotions. And what is Pisces? It's mutable water. It's being mutable and adaptable with your own feelings, emotions, dreams, illusions, imaginations, creativity, spirituality, insecurities, a lot of internal stuff, right? So with full moon in Pisces, it means that you or others around you, because every time we have the mutable event or the mutable modality present in an alignment or even in your natal chart, it means that there is going to be a lot of back and forth, a lot of mix and mingling between your space and other spaces, between your creations and others' creations, right? So with the full moon in Pisces means that you and others are going to be overreacting, over responding to yourself or others' feelings and emotions, dreams and imaginations, creativity, crazy things or delusions or nightmares, as in real nightmares, or you creating a nightmare, or somebody thinks they're in a position that for them it's a nightmare, it's because of you, or you attracted them, or they think you did something, they think you made a spell, or they think you talking something, right? So a lot of crazy things can happen, but it's still in water, right? So it's a bit more internal, a bit more sophisticated, a bit more calculated, that's a key word as well. So expect some craziness, expect some scatteredness, expect some tea, some juice to be spilled or to be generated, like a moment that then, or an event that then you can talk about or others talk about you because they witnessed a crazy event or an epic event. Because full moon is not always negative, right? Us astrologers try to prevent or warn you about the negative things, but also full moon, it's full moon. So, right, if you planted the right seeds in the new moon in Virgo, and if you gave the good water, good routines, good realism, but enough belief and enough faith, in this moon in Pisces will be manifesting, materializing, and attracting realistic dreams, epic situations that you and others once upon a time thought they were impossible or not realistic or crazy, right? And it might not be you reaching the goal in this full moon in Pisces, maybe just an indication, a sign, a support, or actually you reaching the goal. My point is, it's not because you're not reaching the goal right now that you're not manifesting or materializing realistic dreams or realities that are dreamlike. You might just be building it up. You might just be starting your way right now. Or maybe you were already on the way, but you didn't know, or you weren't sure, and now you will receive those confirmations, right? And it all also depends in which house is the full moon going through, right? Because that will be different, but that will be for another video as well. So, positively speaking as well, coming back to this, your creativity is going to be unlocked, right? It will be way more free-flowing and way more constant as well, because we have the sun in Virgo. We already deep into Virgo season, so the routines and patterns, the consistency is more of a percentage level right now. The thing is, if you don't already have a creative routine or a place where you can use that water, that you can use those feelings and emotions, that you can use that creativity, that might overflow because you have it's not going anywhere. So it's just coming into you, into your space, until it just comes out in a chaotic and destructive way, right? So at least in your mind and imaginations, let your creativity flow. Because a lot of people go crazy when they use their mind in the wrong way. Instead of using their mind to translate their spirituality and creativity into a tangible relatable and realistic circumstance or dialogue, they use their mind to block, go against, and limit and straight up kill their imaginations, their better visions, right? The possibility of even somebody else that they know achieving something good and grateful for themselves, right? Most people think that, not most people, but most people that go crazy, right, or that go through catastrophic momentums, especially in this full moon in Pisces, will be people that killed their creativity or block themselves from all possibilities, and because of this mutable event, this mutable modality, it will be very easy and even an escapism, even a confirmation, even validation for them to do that to others, right? So don't go overboard. If somebody's trying to block your creativity, if somebody's blocking you from having fun, if somebody's blocking you from achieving a new position that might not look real, because then also that's up to you. It's up to you to make it real and explain it to others why is it real and why it's making sense. The full moon in Pisces is bringing us the creativity, the dream, the art, the inspiration, the emotion, the feeling, and then you need to act in certain ways, and specifically speak, because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, right? You have to speak and show others in a mutable and realistic way that your dream makes sense, that your dream is real, or can be. Because Pisces and Sagittarius, both ruled by Jupiter, and Aries as well, ruled by Mars, everybody deals with potential, but specifically these three signs deal way more with potential, right? Make it and fake it until you make it. Have a lot of faith in yourself, taking those leaps of faith, right? Talking about it until it becomes reality, imagining it until it becomes reality. That's you fulfilling that potential. That's you becoming that potential, or bringing that potential from the spiritual realm, from your space to this realm that we all share physically, right? So, like I said earlier in the video, it's not about you reaching the goal, right? I mean, personally, you might be reaching the goal, but it might be you getting more confident about the goal and about your potential. You seeing your potential, you seeing the potential of your creativity and your business, right? That can help you have sustainability and purpose as well, because that's the opposition, the balance point between Virgo and Pisces. Virgo, a routine and pattern that is efficient, sustainable, and provides, and Pisces, a spiritual routine and pattern that brings purpose, creativity, and pleasure. And bringing those together will bring the dream job or the dream career or the dream lifestyle, a dream-like routine, right? So maybe you have that potential, you have something that you started a short time ago, or something that perhaps you started a long time ago and it has been working, or perhaps it has not been working, but now there is another possibility, or an expanded possibility. Even if you have a successful business or career, it doesn't mean it's over already. It doesn't mean you can expand on it more, or bring more creativity, or just bring more reality to it. Because most celebrities actually lack a little bit in the reality aspect, in dealing with managers and family members and funds and money flowing and associations. Most celebrities are guilty by association because they don't have a real filter, they don't have a real example in how to be mutable yet private, secure, and efficient, right? So full moon in Pisces can bring to those people actually crazy scenarios because they didn't knew how to handle their associations, right? So all those dreams and illusions, all the feelings and emotions coming from them and others will hit them directly instead of being used into a routine and pattern. You know what I'm saying? But coming back to the point we were previously on about you fulfilling your potential, how do you fulfill the potential being brought and you creating it together with the full moon in Pisces is by communicating and acting and making yourself look, not expecting that others see you in that way, but just do it anyway in a mutable, realistic, efficient, and organized way. And for most people, that's boring, or that brings burnout, or it's not exciting, or it's tiring. But if you have the right purpose, if you have the right feeling and emotion, the right dream behind it, it will actually be the opposite. It will be rewarding, and it will be hyper satisfactory, right? That you can go through those difficulties or that discipline and those sacrifices, because every little step that you get closer to your dream, every little bit of validation from yourself and the external world in that dream-like routine, or in the building up process, or in the process of fulfilling that potential, will feel extremely rewarding, and it will feel extremely encouraging for you to do more and better tomorrow, or in the next session that you are going to be creative, or even just in your mind, right? In your mind, imagine the dream-like circumstance and be realistic about it. Don't think you're gonna just manifest it tomorrow, but think about you walking the path. Think about and imagine you fulfilling the goal. Imagine how it is to achieve your goal and then look back at the situation that you are in, and imagine the steps you supposedly have to take, because always remember to believe in all possibilities, right? Don't limit yourself to a specific way to achieve your goal, right? But because it's not what you do, it's how you do it, right? And that's how you can actually fulfill that potential, right? Especially with the full moon in Pisces, it's going to be very easy to have those dreams and illusions, right? To have those imaginations, to be connected to all possibilities, right? So make sure to make it real without killing the dream. Make it sure to organize it without making it too dry. Now, some negative aspects, real quick, is just communicating, or no, it's more listening to others that killed their dreams and are trying to kill yours. And they might come across cute. I might come across, oh, I want to help, or I'm just making you save time and energy, but don't listen to them, right? They don't have your goal, they don't have your dreams, they don't have your capabilities, right? Listen to yourself. You can listen to them to be aware of reality, to be aware of the circumstances, but immediately start thinking, how can you do better and overcome? Because you didn't kill your dream. You keep believing in yourself. You keep believing that you can be not only in that dream, but also efficient, real, safe, protected, and organized, right? Don't go too crazy, right? If you don't manifest it or materialize as what you wanted. Make sure to analyze what happened, what type of emotions and feelings you brought from the new moon in Virgo. Make sure that analyze if you were realistic enough on that new moon. Make sure you were realistic enough while keeping the dream alive until the full moon in Pisces, especially right now the full moon in Pisces, right? And don't just, very importantly, don't be overwhelmed by things outside in the real world, especially if it deals with government, stability, income, what people think it's right, what people think it's the right way to live life, what people think it's the right way to take care of your house, all those things, don't listen to it. They're not you. Like, once again, they don't possess your dreams and illusions. So you must make, like I said earlier, you must make it look real. You must make it real. You must make it relatable without selling yourself to others. You know what I'm saying? Especially anything outside that is dramatic, that involves people getting hurt or dying, or a reputation of somebody being damaged. Don't involve yourself too much in that, because with the full moon in Pisces, it's very easy to be too mutable and too adaptable, and then instead of using your energy and your imaginations to your potential to achieve your dream-like routine and pattern, you start to imagine and feel and overreact to that circumstance, and that energy is no longer yours. It doesn't even matter where it goes. It only matters that it's no longer belong to you. But if somebody uses it to some bullshit, then it can come back to you and you're guilty by association, esoterically speaking. But focus on the positive. It's full moon. Celebrate if you did well. Correct yourself if you did wrong. Just take a break, relax. The cup is already full. Drink a little bit from it. Take a look at it. Contemplate it, and just enjoy yourself and prepare for the descending phase, where things will become more real as we spend more time accumulating and manifesting, materializing. All right? So thank you very much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Use the links on below to know more about my content and to contact me for readings and consultations. Until the next time, this is Drake Cloud Surfer, surfing out. See you soon.